Good afternoon, this is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago, talking metals. And there is no luster in the gold bars that are underlying to the gold futures contract. The case for being long gold now looks very weak after one of the biggest down weeks we've seen since about 2015, getting down to 1272.60 this morning, rallying back a little bit, but nothing to speak of. The gold contract has been very weak. It's been down three of the last 4 weeks, and now 2 days in a row, or rather 3 days in a row, I should say, and some pretty big sell-offs in terms of volume. Now, a lot of it has to do with gold losing its flight to safety advantage. The flight to safety in gold really is based on huge, massive types of tensions like a war, a small war erupting that could turn into a larger conflict, or some sort of crisis of currency, crisis of individual governments that are large individual governments, which large economies that have a supportive currency. We're not seeing that right now. The flight to quality just doesn't apply to gold with the trade wars. It's just not that kind of a crisis where you're going to run into gold. The flight to quality is going into the yen, it's going into the other fiat currencies like the dollar, so gold is not getting any feedback based off of that. And then you've got the inverse relationship between the aforementioned currency, the US dollar. The dollar continues to get stronger. A weak euro and a weak sterling are contributing to that strength in the dollar, which then contributes to gold's decline because the dollar index rallies. The dollar index is now comfortably above 95. Again, as I've said time and time again, with all else equal, base metals and precious metals will respond inversely to the US dollar. So since the flight to safety is pushing people into the dollar, the dovish ECB, which Mario Draghi again backed up his statements from the press conference last week at the ECB meeting that they were going to go very slow and very cautious in terms of raising rates, that hit the euro a little bit. And then Prime Minister Theresa May from the UK losing a battle with the House of Lords over what essentially amounts to be veto power to any sort of final Brexit proposal. The sterling and the euro got weak, gave a little bit more boost to the dollar. That brought some dollar strength in, that weakened gold. So gold looking terrible right now. There's really no reason to be long it. If anything, there's going to be sellers of rallies in gold when we get up back to 1290 and then again up toward that 1300 level. This is Bob Iaccino talking about a very weak gold contract from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.